All right, hello and welcome. I'm Chris Janke. I'm a trainer and I'm here to help you get your back pain under control. I've been specializing in helping people develop core strength, get rid of their back pain for 20 years. And we're about to join a class. You're joining a live class right now. If you don't have time to do the workout now, get the call to action somewhere around here and you can sign up for the free month of classes. So I'm going to let everyone into the Zoom room and we'll get this thing going. All right, guys, we're going to record this for everyone who's watching this later. All right, let's get it going. So starting on our backs, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We're going to make sure we soften up all the muscles around the back first. So let's cross one ankle over the other knee. We're going to push and then pull. So this one is called flappers. We're just going to flap that leg here, push and then pull. And where's my timer? There it is. Push and pull. Get this timer going. We're going to do 30-second intervals at each exercise. There we go. So moving quick from one to the next. Make sure you soften the hip, the lower back, the abs. And switch. Go ahead and switch to the other leg. Cross the ankle over the other knee. Notice if this side feels a little easier, maybe it's tighter. Don't try to force the tight one to catch up. Little by little, it will. But anything that does feel that imbalance, that's just telling you that that is what you need. So focusing on that on your own. All right, let's give the legs a quick rest. We're going to do a frog position with the legs. So put the bottoms of the feet together, let the knees drop out to the side. And then with the arms, we're doing elbow curls. So make your fingers into like a little curl here. Put the knuckles on the temple, elbows in, elbows back. Elbows in, elbows back. Try to relax your breathing. So your abs are actually relaxed. You're breathing down into the belly. Okay, let's keep our legs in the same position. Let's do goalposts. Bring the elbows out to the side, rotate the hands to the floor, and then back up. Hands to the floor and back up.
Lower back is arched, is okay for this, yeah?
Lower back is arched. Yeah, it's a natural arch. Don't force the arch, but also don't force it flat. So it will be a light arch here. Good question. Okay, let's flip the legs, switch it. Bring the knees together and bring the feet wide. So the legs are doing the opposite. The arms, we're going to go into the end point of your range of motion. Let me move down a little bit. Bring your hands down to the floor, and then we're going to slide up and slide down. While the knees are touching, the feet are wide. Knees together, feet wide. So just notice if this leg position is easier or harder. You might also feel a bit of an arch in the lower back here. And we're just taking the body in that deep hip socket right there into the full range of motion, internal and external. Let's keep the legs where they are now, and we'll interlace our hands out in front. Pullover. So we still have the lower body doing the same thing. Knees touching, feet wide, and pullovers. We are going to be lifting weights today toward the middle and end of class. For those of you sticking around for the full one, those of you on the preview, you're going to get the flexibility only. And if you want to try the full class, healthintherealworld.com, and you can try 30 days for free. All right, let's do glute bridges. So knees bent, feet flat on the floor, regular position with the knees and the feet, and then we're going to lift up the hips and lower back down. All right, and knee extensions. Lift one leg up. You're going to straighten out the leg and then bend. Really good one for those of you who have any hamstring tightness. So this one's not only stretching the hamstring, but also engaging the quad in the front of the leg. One more and switch. Good. Hamstring, stretching, quad is engaging. This one should feel good. Don't go to the point of pain. In fact, you can apply that to everything. Don't go into pain. You just go right up to the point where you feel that stretch and then pull out of it. So if your knee doesn't straighten, that's okay. And rest. Good. Let's flip over. Face down. We'll do some more stretches here. This time we're going to hit the quad. So bend the knee, grab onto the foot. Pull the heel toward the glute. And then you want to keep it active. Squeeze your glutes. Push your hips to the floor. Squeeze your abs. Flatten your lower back. So that's very active. You don't want to let the hips come up like this. You want to push them all the way down. We're going to do a few ranges of motion here with this same leg before we switch. So whatever leg you're stretching right here, let go of the ankle. Bring your knee out to the side. And then you're going to bring the foot to the floor and then back up. So we're hitting the rotator muscles here in the hip. Again, your knee is wide. Your foot is coming down and back up. That rotation is coming from the hip socket, not from the knee. The knee is maintaining a 90-degree angle the entire time. So a little bit unorthodox here, but we are getting into that hip socket, making sure that we have that flexibility, that stability, that range of motion, and creating that solid foundation for the back. All right, from there, let's go back to that quad stretch. Same leg as you did before. Now, is it easier? Is it a little bit looser? Hopefully it is. That quad muscle usually will loosen up as we loosen up the hip. The body is all connected. So when we help one part, get that trickle down the leg. All right, good. Let's go ahead and do the other side. I'll flip around here. Starting with the quad stretch. Grab onto the ankle, pull the heel toward the glute, keep it active. Squeezing your glutes tight, pushing your hips down to the floor, squeezing the abs tight, flattening the lower back. And every exercise is kind of an experiment / assessment, right? Where am I? Where am I? How tight am I? How easy is this? So take a mental snapshot of how this side feels. And let's go ahead and do that other one. Release the ankle, bring the knee to the side. The foot goes down, the foot comes up. And again, rotating from this hip socket right here. So the femur, the thigh bone, is rotating inside that hip socket. The knee is staying at 90 degrees the whole time. After this, we'll do that quad stretch again. You just want to see if the side is maybe a little bit easier. Hopefully it is. And rest. All right, grab onto that ankle and pull. So if this is easier, then that's telling you that your hip flexibility / engagement are related to the quad tightness. And if not, then at least you know that too. They're unrelated. So just notice that. A few more deep breaths here. And then up next, let's go ahead and do that now. We'll do a pigeon stretch. So coming up a little bit, and we're tucking the leg underneath. One good way, if you're tight, one good way to get into it is just to sit down with this leg out. And then you're going to lean over that leg right here. And then once you're ready, you can rotate and turn the belly button toward the floor. Try to breathe into it, just relax. Try not to let any part of your body resist this. Just let it relax into it, let gravity take you down. And breathe. 10 more seconds. Good. And switch sides. Let's do the other leg. So in about 10 minutes, we're going to get into the core today. We're going to blend core with weightlifting. So we're having some full body dynamic stabilizing / strengthening. And then at the end, do some cardio / strength work. So we got a lot today. All right. Good. Let's go hands and knees. So from here, we're going to bring one leg around. So it's going to go out, forward, and then down. And then let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So we'll go out, forward, down, out, forward, down. So left, right. So straight out to the side, then bring it forward, and then back down, out to the side, forward, and then down. So switching legs. Keep it loose here. We already started developing this hip range of motion with that other exercise. Out, bring it forward and down. All right, now we're going to change it up a little bit. Now go out to the side, then go back and then down. So out to the side and back and down. Out to the side, back and down. Try to make a really big circle here. Alternating left, right. Out, back, down. Last 10 seconds here. All right, let's do something a little bit different. Really good for balance here, though. We're going to get off of our hands and do the same thing we just did. Out, back, down. Ooh. So what's happening here? There's a reason we're doing this. When we're balancing, imagine standing on one foot and imagine the size of your muscles, right? We got the glutes, hip flexors, we got the quads, hamstrings, then we got the little calves. Biggest muscle group here is having to work without letting the small muscle groups of the ankle do any work. So see if you can balance with the hips. A little bit different here, but hopefully it's getting a little bit easier as we go. All right, now we're going to get on one knee here. We're going to stretch this hip, the hip of the back leg. Walk this front leg forward just a bit, lean into it, and then stretch out that hip flexor right here. If you want, you can interlace your hands, bring your palms away, and then push your shoulders back. We just want a light pull here in the hip flexor. Nothing crazy, nothing intense. Very light pull. About 15 seconds. All right, and rest. Let's pull it back. Same leg, back to here, and then come back into position. So we're straightening the front leg, doing kind of a flow here, and then come back into it. Right here, and then come back. Good. So a lot of mobility today in kind of the hip, upper leg, lower back area. Good. Okay, switch legs. Let's do the same thing. We'll start out with the hip flexor stretch, leaning forward and hold. You can interlace your hands, palms facing away, hands on the leg. Leaning forward, stretching the hip flexor of the leg that's behind you. Good. Okay, we're going to lean back. Let's make it active. Leaning back, straightening that front leg, and then coming back into the position. So just allowing our body to become more and more comfortable with this range. The hips form the foundation of the lower back. So as we start to mobilize and stabilize the hips, and put the lower back in a much better position to be able to support the spine without over tightening, without causing all that pain. All right, and rest. Let's go on our side. Optional weight, if you want to add a light weight, 2, 3, 5, somewhere in there. Or you can do this with no weight at all. So we're doing a rotator cuff with a clamshell. So right here, we're getting external rotation of the shoulder, external rotation of the hip. And those of you joining on the live preview, thanks for coming. Again, if you want to stay for the whole workout, healthintherealworld.com, and you can sign up for a 30-day trial, step-by-step improving the health of your lower back, your core, and getting you set up to take that next level in the workout. Thanks for joining. As we wrap up this empowering session, I hope you feel the strength and vitality flowing through your body. Remember, fitness is not just a journey, it's a lifestyle. Keep practicing these core strength exercises and stability workouts regularly, and you'll continue to witness amazing transformations. Don't forget to incorporate the posture improvement exercises into your daily routine for a confident, upright posture. For more fitness and wellness coaching and more engaging workouts, stay tuned to our channel, stay motivated, stay active, and keep striving for a healthier, more active you. Until next time, keep shining bright and embracing the path of fitness and well-being. Until next time, my friends.